Hello and welcome to Random Packet Loss. My name is Kira Maxi, and today we have the final round from the Southampton Gaming vs Cancer Random ID tournament. So on the left we have Colin playing Kate, lucky boy, and me on the right playing Medtech once again. So yeah, Colin was definitely given a tier 1 ID here. Kate being just probably one of the best shaper IDs, just due to the sheer just value you get from it. But just here I go. I'm just going to money up, play scarcity because I don't like my opponents having resources, and defend R&D because of indexing stuff. So yeah, like Colin can just build just a good shaper deck here, and certainly there you go, Magnum Opus, good shaper decks I think are pretty well placed in this sort of tournament, just because they, you can kind of build a bit of an all-rounder, I guess. But like, here Colin can just install Magnum Opus and just money up, and I'm worried at this point because like I have a feeling that Colin can just money up and just get through any piece of ice. So what I really need to do is win side games, I think. I don't think there's any real way to kind of tax him out or rush him out. So not Medtech, I don't think I have the capacity. I think it's an Astrolabe, not going to do a huge amount. I'm not going to make a huge number of remotes. So, yeah, so I'm going to want to try and just money up, slowly build up a server. Again, you're kind of caught in this thing where it's sort of a rush. It seems like a rush ID, but because you have to square up 5 threes, it's just a bit slow to get going. But also got restructure in hands, probably going to click up to that next turn. Colin thinking about how many credits he wants to take off Magnum Opus. Oh, looks like, yep, just click for 8 credits. Seems fair, just a lot of econ there. Thing is, like Magnum Opus is an amazing econ card. It's just quite slow, but I'm not really putting on any pressure. Like Colin kind of has all the time in the world just to build up his, just build up his ludicrous money situation. Okay, so look, get a run on R&D. There's a Lotus Field. Not. It's fine. It's not ideal really. Lotus Field is only really good when it's kind of forcing Anarchs to get what they need in order to break it. But no, Colin is just going to bounce off and install Gordian. So yeah, that's only like a 3 credit tax now, which is something. But for 5 to res, you kind of want something a bit better. Looks like I'm just drawing up here with Jackson. Probably looking for just, economy pieces and some upgrades really. I'm going to need to get some. Oh, going to need to get some upgrades here to actually be able to score. Also allows you to pitch some agendas. There's only 6 agendas in the deck, but I always seem to manage to draw them. And I'm respecting Ruhr Mill here because who knows. Although if they do play Ruhr Mill, I've probably lost anyway. So no, I don't think this is a good matchup for Medtech here. Although admittedly nowhere near as bad as the old Anarch matchup. So I'm feeling okay. But if my opponent isn't playing Ruhr Mill, I have a chance. Colin's just gonna get more money. Yeah. Oh, you guys can see what's in my hand. So I've got I've got a lot of money cards and some ice there. But again, need to find some upgrades if I'm gonna actually get anywhere with this. So installing a Cobra on R&D there to try and fortify that a little bit, because that's probably where I'm going to lose this game. Shaper, of course, has good R&D access, so it's not going to be great. Oh, well, here's an indexing, so yeah. Snack. Colin has enough money just to find whatever he needs and break it. I think the chances of me taxing him out of R&D are very slim. I just don't have the other capacity to pressure him into running early. Ooh, Shrike though. Yeah, so Shrike's an interesting one because I've tested it at times when I've tried Shaper as a, you know, like just a no nonsense sentry breaker, allowing you to get through everything without tricks. But it is so expensive. So expensive. So yeah, you can just get in for not very much. Oh, and Colin gets to rearrange the top. At the very least, my gender density is so low that if I'm lucky, he won't find anything. Well, we'll find out if he runs again. Oh, just taking some money. Yeah, running again, so... Yeah, and score. Yeah, so there's a GFI. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but luckily just the agenda density means, you know, the agenda composition, I mean, means that Colin doesn't need another 2 agendas to win. And that scarcity should be gone, but I think we correct it soon. So the temptation here is to kind of try and draw past the indexing. Although having a bit of a buffer before agendas come is nice. So it looks like hedge restructure, ice R&D. Okay, well, I'm not sure of money. Okay. Yep, just drawing like a mad thing. There's my agenda. Again, doesn't look like I'm seeing any upgrades, which is really, really rough. Like I kind of at this stage want to have maybe Caprice and Batty out. Just because I'm worried that Colin can just, you know, run through some ice, play the side game, and if he loses, just run again until he wins. And that could, yeah, be really rough. It's like we're just getting some money. Yeah. Oh, so there's a Batty. Oh, Colin's discarding. So okay, so that Batty is huge. I'm probably gonna want to put that in my scoring. Oh, or on R&D. That makes sense actually, because that means I can try and get a Cobra Batty off, which is nice. Although Shaper being the faction with clone chip, not amazing. The dream with Cobra Batty is just to, as they approach it, use Batty to kill the Sentry Breaker, and then you know, then they face plant it and trash another thing. Like we've now figured out that scarcity should be gone, and Colin's finally installed his resources. Yeah, so I'm not sure about this. Like I've installed my mental health clinic, giving him a card draw. Like, there's no way he's not going to just check that and trash it, so I'm spending one of my clicks to give him a draw, and then I don't know. I'm not really sure if it's worth it, given that there's no way he's going to let that live. So yeah, try and fortify this remote a bit more. Just try desperately to find some sort of scoring window. Of course, with all my money, Colin's going to be on 5-click turns. Okay, looks like well on HQ. No barrier breakers quite yet, so I guess we're clicking through. There's a quick, yeah, like, you know, 2 credits, whatever. It's weird on HQ. I think I must have just done it early when I had no other ice. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Oh, and there's a pull-up, so yeah, that's really rough for me. So I have to basically find... Well, the good thing is that pull-up doesn't stop Batty. but it does mean that if I want to use Caprice, I'm going to have to, like, force him to use it. I haven't got... I used to have a Photo Intimidation in this deck, but I had to take it out for other things, unfortunately. But no, it'd be really good here. Now, the trouble is, like, you know, it's going to be hard for me to bait Polop when... Like, if I lose one more agenda, I've lost the game. Okay, so there's a run on the moats, try and presume get rid of whatever that upgrade is. Let's get through an itchy. I mean, this hopefully might be a good time for me to get rid of the Polop, but yeah. Let's see how that works. Oh, there's a vanilla which they can't get through? Well, they can. Oh, where's Caprice anyway? Yeah, they can't actually get through the vanilla. I think I just must have raised the Caprice out of habit just in case they did have a... Like, I don't know why. I knew that there was no way for them to get through it. I just, for some reason, I don't know, habit. So I'm kind of despairing over my life choices now. So yeah, you know, that mental health clinic not being long for this world. So I need to... So that I have a Batty in hand, so yeah, that's going to go in the server. So there's a chance I can go for a score, have the Polop used up on the Caprice, and then use the Batty to end the run. And then hopefully find another Caprice for the second agenda. It is possible. I say that because of the low agenda density, there's only 4 agendas left in the deck, and 3 of them... 3 of them are feature perfect, so they defend themselves. So that will be... Oh, there's a rabbit hole. Yeah, so it's quite possible for me to not lose yet, and have enough time to build up and get these scores off. It's like we're just installing a single rabbit hole just to get to 2 link to put us into the cloud. It's like I'm just questioning that now. So we're just checking memories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. So it turned out we were actually over memory at that point. But that's, you know, that's fine. I don't think that Deus Ex was really going to do much for Colin anyway. I guess maybe get through a DNA tracker. Oh, here we go. Going for a score. I've got to go at some point, haven't I? Like, I can't just sit here and sit on my genders all game. I've just got to put my faith in the side games. No, I think... So it's interesting to see if Colin decides to go for this. I think he can probably at least have a shot at it. You know, kill the Caprice. I think my only chance here is for him to run, you know, kill the Caprice's pop-up, where's the Batty, end the run there, and then hopefully he can't get in again. If that's an Excalibur on the remote, then that becomes a lot more viable. And of course, Colin doesn't currently have a way to get through that vanilla, but, you know, just let him see that, I'm sure he'll find it. Just letting me have it. Yeah, just taking some money by the looks of it. I'll gladly have that, since you're offering. So now I'm back in the game. I'm halfway there, living on a prayer. I just need to eke out one more agenda. And I probably have it in hand by this point. But unfortunately, Colin is only kind of improving here. Looks like we're going for an indexing. This is quite bad, because I can't really defend R&D. And there's a high chance that there's an agenda in the top 5 there. There's not many cards in deck. So, yeah, there's no real way for me to tax him out. Even that Batty, now that there's a clone chip out, just does nothing. I feel like that might be a DNA tracker on R&D, but they're like, I'll go broke to res it, and it's just not worth it. Yeah, Colin just has so much money. Deep in thought there. Yep, so... Alright, so here basically I ask if I can go back because I suddenly realised that I'd quite like to use the Batty to try and fire the trash program subroutine, and Colin, being the gent that he is, allowed me to just go back since no new information had been revealed. I'd just forgotten that this is a thing I could do because I forgot how my deck works. So yeah, here's a side game. I'll probably bid 2. I usually bid 2. Yeah, there you go. It's my secret tech. Just always bid 2 on side games. But yeah, it doesn't really make a difference because all Colin's going to do is just clone chip the trike back. So all it is a tax of 5 credits. Well, you know, slightly more than, I guess, just... I don't know if that was better than just bouncing. Maybe taxing the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just realised that was entirely the wrong play. Because if I'd end the run, then we'd be no longer indexing. So yeah, that was actually a massive misplay. Although it's normally worth it to fire the trash bag on subroutines, in that instance, I absolutely should have just fired the end the run. So yeah, I clearly wasn't thinking straight at the time. I think I forgot that it was an indexing run. I thought, oh, if I end the run, I'll just run again. But no, allowing that indexing was huge. And yeah, I think if I lose here, that'll be in part just due to that misplay. Oh well, these things happen. But is he running again? That's what he saw on agenda. Looks like we're just checking which click it is. Oh, I completely missed that there was a film critic installed. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, so we can see that misplay did lead to me losing the game to a certain extent. I still think Colin had this, even without me screwing up that Batty, but like, that's unfortunate. I just concede at this point because there's no way for me to win in one turn or to trash the film critic. Like as soon as it's Colin's turn again, he'll click it off. But still, but well played to him. No, he was putting on pressure that whole game, and whether or not I made that last misplay, I think he probably would have won. He's a good player. But anyway, so until next time, I've been Kim Maxi. This has been Random Packet Loss, and thank you very much for watching.